How's it going, guys? How we doing? It's Matt here from the mightyfish.com/Goose Hummock shops, and today we have a special banger for you today. So today we are doing my top 5 largemouth bass lures. So if you don't know, we are on Cape Cod, in Cape Cod, around Cape Cod, who cares? We are in the area, and this is what I like to use up here. Starting it off, we have the Baker Lures JLD series jerkbait. This thing swims pretty juicy. This thing, you can cover a lot of water with it, and it has crazy action, and bass love it. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Just look at that action. Oh my, if I was a largemouth bass, that'd be my Thanksgiving dinner every day. So yeah, this thing swims pretty good, has a nice wobble to it. And oftentimes, even this bigger version, I pick up white perch, yellow perch, and this thing just swims crazy. Casts like a rocket too. Never go wrong with a Baker. This is like my first lure out of my bag when I'm fishing some largies. We sell these for $10.99 retail, and you get all of those $11 worth in this lure right here. Just look at that, Jesus Christ, oh my Lord. Alrighty guys, next on the list, we have one of my favorites, a nice worm. This is a Yamamoto Senko 7-inch. I like these because they have nice hard bodies and you can catch a ton of fish on them without ripping the hooks out. So today we have it just rigged weightless. And when fishing, I like to twitch, pause, and have it drop. And then usually the fish will hit it as it's falling. And it's rigged weightless, so you can throw it in the weeds, in the cover, in the brush, whatever you think. But yeah, big worms equals big fish. So there are a couple ways I rig this. Unweighted Texas style, weighted Texas. I like to do a Carolina rig every now and again if the pond I'm fishing isn't too weedy. That's pretty much it. Next lure on the list, we have your Savage Gear 3D Thru line trout. So on Cape, they stock a lot of ponds with juvenile rainbow trout in the spring and the fall, and largemouth, big largemouth feed on those trout. So what better way to catch a big largemouth than on some trout? All right. This thing just cruising along. Either fish this at first light, or as the sun's going down and the fish start to focus more on profile. So this thing, this bait, comes in at around $17.99. The reason why it's $17.99 is, one, the technology put into making this thing. Two, it is pretty heavy. It's about 3 1/3 ounces. And 3, so it's worth it. You'll catch a lot of big fish. You might not catch a lot of fish, but the fish you catch will be big. This thing comes in a variety of colors, weights and sizes, but this right here is your ticket to a fish over 10 pounds. Brian Henry. Coming in at number 4, we have your KVD Sexy Frog, or any frog that you choose. You gotta have a frog, especially in the warmer months when the pads grow in and you got heavy vegetation. This thing right here, it's just fun. I mean, who doesn't love a nice topwater blow up? So, there's a couple of retrieves you can do. You can do the twitch, pause, twitch, pause, twitch, pause, pause. And usually the fish will hit it on that pause. That twitch gets their attention, And then that pause just gives them all the validation needed to strike. If I'm, whoa, this thing flies. If I'm fishing this thing where it's not heavy cover, I like to put like 1 or 2 spit shots on the end so that the nose is kind of beveled down a little bit, so when the fish takes it, it pulls right up in the top of their mouth and it gets them every time. Mo tip. I throw a straight braid, but we don't have straight braid today because we're doing a lot of lures, but normally I do straight either 30 or 40 so that if I do get snagged up on pads, I can just rip it out. Also, when you're setting the hook on a fish frog, you don't want any stretch. You just want straight braid contact, just straight rod, reel, line, just right to the fish's mouth. All right, coming in at number 5, last but not least, one of my favorite things to throw. Full disclaimer, I don't throw it on spin gear, so don't come at me in the comments, please. Your KVD Squarebill by Strike King. All right. This thing, look at that action, Jesus Christ. Just like your Bakers, this thing lets you cover a lot of ground, a lot of water. And these things have a thicker, nice chubby profile on them. They come in lots of colors and just sizes and weights. This thing is a little cheaper than your frog, coming in at $7.99. I think they make this thing drives down to 1 to 3 feet. He makes another version that goes to 3 to 5 and makes some other deeper ones. But for fishing the ponds around here that aren't too deep, especially from shore, 1 to 3 is perfect. Especially late fall and early spring when there's not too much vegetation in the water. So thank you guys for tuning in. This was my top 5 largemouth bass lures that I like to use in this area specifically. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, drop money bag in the comments, drop Goose Hummock in the comments, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Linktree, whatever you gotta do. Stay tuned and make sure you got on the notifications, please. So I'm Matt, I'm out of here.